Hey everybody, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Louis Angel.
I'm Nathan CK.
And we're here at the end of 2018.
2018.
We've seen a lot of movies combined. Yes. We've seen like
almost 200
movies. Not all of them were good. Some of them were really bad. And these 20 in particular, we really did not like.
Right.
This is our worst of 2018 list.
Yep.
10 worst.
10 worst.
I'm going to do my 10, he'll do 10,
Yep.
9, 9. And then if we have the same movie at the same number, we'll just jump in and talk about it. So I'm going to start off, and my number 10 worst movie of the year was The Meg. Now, Jason Statham versus a shark sounds awesome. This movie took itself way too seriously. And then it was way too cartoony at points. And it could have been so much fun. A giant shark attacking a beach or in the ocean, and then you have a billionaire and Dwight from The Office trying to fight it. A billionaire versus a shark, and Jason Statham versus a giant shark. Should have been awesome.
Should have been awesome.
Didn't work.
Yes.
Number 10 was The Meg.
Alright, my number 10 is Action Point.
Aww.
I mean, it was going to be low, but I thought, out of all these movies that I've seen, this was definitely one that I'd watch again. It definitely had a lot of funny points, and it got a little touchy at the end.
So why is it the worst?
But
I get it. It's not a good movie.
It's not a good movie, guys. But I feel like it just barely made there.
But something had to be there, I guess.
Right, something had to be there.
Okay.
And it took its place. Sorry.
Sorry, Johnny.
Sorry, Johnny.
My number 9 is Jennifer Gardner movie Peppermint. This is a Punisher knockoff.
I didn't see that, yeah.
It's her family gets murdered and she's trying to kill the killers, and it's every stereotypical action movie you've ever seen. She's better than the movie that she's in. It's like cartoony at points. It's not really good. Not exciting. Peppermint, number 9.
Number 9, Predator.
Oh.
Jacob Tremblay, why did you do this? What's wrong with you? But it's just another installment.
Was he the Predator? that would make that movie great. He played Predator.
It's just another one of those like beat by numbers, like another Alien. Like, stop making them, unless you're really gonna reboot them. Which I think, I don't know if they tried to. I don't know if this was a reboot or if it was just like a
reboot. Yeah, I think it was a reboot.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just like making these movies to make them, and it's cool, but I don't know. It just is. It kind of took the place of like Logan, where it was like a 23 like that fought himself, like a bigger predator.
Oh yeah,
fight,
you're saying Predator versus another Predator.
Like, no,
yeah, it's like
come on, guys. Why do you do?
My number 8 is Hellfest. Now, Hellfest was not a good movie. It was a really bad horror movie. Good premise.
I liked it.
You liked it?
Didn't
you
I
were
like
scared.
It? I was scared.
I wasn't. I'm like, this is stupid, man. It's like a serial killer at like.
I think I gave it a good score.
Like at a theme park at like Fright Night at Six Flags or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is good.
Poor execution. Wasn't the scariest moment was when the main character, she went to the bathroom at a theme park and she didn't put down any toilet paper in the seat. It's like, come on. So that's my number 8.
Number 8. It's The Meg.
Yeah.
So, when I saw this movie, I thought it was going to be great. I just saw it. I didn't even see any trailers. I just saw Meg. Okay, big shark. Awesome. Love it.
Shark.
Go for big shark. And then they got Dwight in there, and then they're using all this
And I
super
like
tech,
Dwight, but yeah.
all the technological stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want any technological stuff. Don't do any of it.
Hit
Don't
the shark.
bombs. Start swimming in the water and like grabbing, like just use your hands.
Yeah.
Not good, guys. Had a lot of expectations for that.
My number 7 is The Nun. Do you remember the review I wore Nun mask for like most of it?
Yes.
This is another Conjuring prequel. I think there are more bad Conjuring movies than good ones. No, there's more good ones of this, and this was bad. It wasn't really scary, and you knew every time something scary was going to happen. You knew all the bells were going to start ringing, or he's going to fall into the grave. It was just dumb. It was really dumb, and I didn't like how it kind of shoehorned itself into the rest of the Conjuring movies at the very end. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Number 7?
7.
Number 7 is Winchester.
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah,
Jason Clarke. It's about the Winchester family and
the gun family.
Basically, making up the rifles. And Miss Winchester, she was like
Helen Mirren,
kind of going crazy in this huge mansion, and did you see this movie?
I did see this movie.
Okay.
This movie might I saw this with my dad.
Okay.
He jumped a couple times.
But you're in this big. It actually is kind of interesting. I mean, I like the whole shots of the house and stuff. It's really cool. But I mean, it's just very poor execution. I mean, there's not that much really happening. You get lost within the house, which you know you're supposed to be not really getting lost.
Guns and ghosts.
You're supposed to know what
should be interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I don't know. It's just going in circles so many times, and then you kind of just don't care because you're just looping.
Yeah, you're looping. Yeah,
Looper.
Yeah. That was your number 7.
7, yes.
My number 6. Oh, I should have jumped in with you. It's Winchester. Yeah, everything you said, and it's just jump scare after jump scare.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's just no good.
Not really jumps, but like
Helen Mirren's a really good actress, and Jason Clarke is really good.
Right,
so what are they doing here? Yeah, not a good horror movie at all. And I think that's I got a couple more horror movies on here. It's your number.
My number 6 is The Nun. We just
The Nun.
So close.
Yeah, we didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a little weird. I think I'd rather watch Winchester than The Nun, barely, if I had to. I mean, because The Nun, I like it was supposed to have so much, like all these movies, great expectation, great hype around it, and it's just very bad execution. And I mean, The Nun was like not scary at all. Like now, I'm not scared of her, which I'm like upset about.
Yeah, I'm not scared of any.
She was like this really big presence, and now
in Conjuring 2,
right? Yeah. And not so much.
My number 5 is Insidious: The Last Key. Not very memorable. Easily the worst of all the Insidiouses. Yeah, it starred Lynn Shay's character, and but she died at the end of the first Insidious. Spoilers. It's like we're still following her, and I like her as an actress, and I like the character, but I feel like they should have moved on to something really different, and it was just more of the same.
Yeah. My number 5. I don't know if this is on it, but it's Venom.
Venom. I had fun in Venom. We are Venom.
Tom Hardy, come on! I just thought it was very, very, very bad movie. There were.
It was a stupid movie too.
It was very stupid.
It was really dumb.
Tom Hardy, why did you ever agree to this? Didn't he have a little dog too in this movie? Trying to win a little puppy, whatever. Didn't he have?
He had a cat.
Or a cat.
He and Michelle Williams had a cat, and then
cat.
they split, and she took the cat. Why was she in this movie? She was a really good actress,
right? And I mean, it was just. I don't even know. I can't remember it. I mean, that's sad. I mean, because it was.
I remember liking it until Venom showed up, and then I thought the movie really went to hell.
And that's why it's on my number 5. I mean, not memorable, and you know, I don't. And now they're supposed to do a second one.
They're gonna do a second one. My number 4 is a movie where we saw because I was like, let's see it. The projector broke halfway through, and then no one in theater was even that bothered. Because Slender Man was just terrible.
Oh, jump in number 4, Slender Man!
Yay! Yeah, screw this movie. It's
not.
First of all, it's kind of tasteless, isn't it? It's two girls actually.
Yes. There was one scene in particular. I don't know why I remember this, but they were
was
in
the library scene?
Library scene, yeah. And I can't remember why it was so bad, but I just remember the library scene.
That was Slender Man, by the way.
Not good.
Not good. Sorry about that. Slender Man got us for a moment. Remember that weird one shot where a character's just holding the camera, her phone camera, going through the house, and it's like, who's recording right now?
Yes, right.
And then that's when the projector broke. Wasn't scary, wasn't interesting, it was really dumb. Joey King, what are you doing? Why are you signing up for all these movies? Not good. My number 3 is another movie where it's like, oh, you're talented, Shailene Woodley. Why are you doing this movie? It's Adrift.
Oh, I
No,
didn't know.
Oh no, it's so boring. That's the biggest problem with this movie. It's too long, and she's on a boat, right. with dude from the Hunger Games, and they're just surviving, and they're just in the water, and it's like Castaway, but they're not on an island, and I didn't find it interesting at all.
It's like that Robert Redford movie.
Yeah, but that movie was better. The Old Man in the Sea, or whatever that movie was called.
I can't remember.
It was really boring, and that don't ever bore me in a movie. Don't you do it. And Adrift bored me. That was my number 3.
Number 3 is Fantastic Beasts.
Well, that's my number 2.
Oh.
So I'm gonna jump in and let's talk about Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of a Screenwriter. J.K. Rowling. What happened, man?
What happened?
No one says no to her.
So the first 2 movies, when it said Fantastic Beasts, I was really set back by at least doing Fantastic Beasts. I mean, I didn't really get why
This
they
movie
were
didn't
doing
even have to be
these
called Fantastic Beasts.
And I don't like how they're just these animals and you're doing the zoo catcher thing. You know, zookeeper. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like that. But the first one was definitely, I think, better than the second one. I had more fun just because it was something I haven't seen before, and I like the dumbness of the big guy.
Yeah, the big guy. You like that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Joe.
Can't remember your name.
I remember texting you about this. Like, if they made Newt Scamander a detective,
right, and
instead,
what it was supposed to be.
Why not
like
do
a wizard detective?
Yeah, seriously, that's so much
There's
more
a story.
than a zookeeper.
Wonderful.
It's like, who cares?
And there's no crimes.
Why-
Like Grindelwald.
He murders a little bit, but then his whole thing is he
was
wants
like talking about like all these.
he wants to
crimes.
stop World War II, and then they're like, no, we can't interfere. It's like, no, let him stop him after. Just it's stupid freaking movie, man. Yeah,
I mean,
it's terrible.
Just keeps going on. Of course, we're gonna get probably a third one.
I hope we don't.
And we
then
find
Ezra
out
Miller
some
and we're supposed to care that
some
the snake
horrible
is a
things
girl.
about Dumbledore that I didn't know,
nah.
but now I know.
And then Dumbledore, what? I don't want to talk about this.
That was your number 2. My number 2
Is what?
is Anna and the Apocalypse. And
I thought this was your
I
number
didn't
1.
know. I didn't know. Yeah, see, I told you you didn't know my number 1.
I did not know your
which
number 1.
My number 1 is way worse, but looking back.
Yeah.
I didn't know what this movie was about.
You did not know.
I was very upset when I found out what it was about, which I would have never have gone seen this movie, but I was dragged into it by.
This was like a Disney Channel movie made for
horrible.
people who don't watch.
Now,
the
mind
Disney
you, I
Channel.
didn't see any High School Musicals. Never watched them. Never seen them.
I think I saw the first one.
Never watched them. And then this. Come on, guys. You're adding in.
Well,
It doesn't take my breath.
feel free to jump in because I think we might have the same number 1. My worst movie of the year was a movie that pisses me off the more I think about it. I love the very first one, but Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Wow! I
me
forgot
off.
about that, dude. It's not on my list. Wow.
That movie pisses me off the more I think about it. They're like, why? Oh, these extinct animals.
That did piss me off.
They have rights. We can't let them die on this volcano, this natural disaster. Why not? You can clone them, make more, and then we're gonna bring them to a house.
Exactly.
The whole movie felt like a filler movie. It's like the next one. That's the one he wanted to make, you know?
Right.
And
Jurassic World.
The actual Jurassic World, and just a horrible movie, and characters make stupid choices left and right. It was just so damn dumb, man. And I hated Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. You're my worst movie of the year.
Worst movie of the year for me, number 1, Clint Eastwood.
Oh my God. The Mule.
No. 1517.
Oh
The
my
Paris.
God! I remember
Did
you
you see
hated it.
this?
No, I remember you hated this movie.
You blessed yourself by not seeing this
I remember
movie.
you told
I went
me
to
to
see
see it.
this movie. There was, again, a lot of, trailers would come up during the Super Bowl. Ooh, amazing. Amazing. You have to see it. Must watch. Amazing. Extraordinary. Absolutely not extraordinary. The acting was absolutely...
They used the real guys, right? The real
the worst. And I don't know why you'd use the real guys, because of course when that happens, it's just, I don't know, it's just, there's no, the chemistry, you can't reenact, when you're trying to reenact that, and something as horrible as that, but I mean the problem with the movie is you're going through Paris, and you're going to all these trips, and you're just making this word dialogue, like, oh, did you ever go to Paris? Oh, no, I haven't gone to Paris, but maybe I can now. Oh, well, why don't we just go and go look around? Okay, that sounds great. Okay, now we're going to Paris on the train. It's like, and then they'll leave the last 15 minutes, the 17, the last 15 minutes is
of the
what
terrorist
happened.
attack.
And I'm just
I thought
sitting
that
there
would be the whole movie.
getting upset watching these poor guys trying to act, and they don't know how to act.
I don't think we walked out of any movie this year.
I wanted to.
You wanted to
but I
walk
was
out
like,
Fallen
I need to see how this guy did that.
Everything about Fallen Kingdom pissed me off.
Absolutely
Remember that one girl
horrible.
kept getting on her phone, and she was shocked when I was like, get off your phone. She's like,
What do you mean?
Yeah, we hated those
I
movies.
hated these movies, guys.
Yeah. I don't
Stay
look
away.
forward to doing another one of these next year. I don't want to see 10 bad movies.
10
next
bad
year.
movies. I tried to see as least bad movies, but still
We
somehow
missed
I
a lot
get-
of crap,
get
I
upset.
think.
Yeah.
We missed
Yeah,
a lot of
we
crap.
definitely dodged some
Yeah.
bad ones.
Yeah.
Probably way worse than these, but
Well, yeah, who
I
knows?
mean, still,
We didn't
really
see
good,
Life of
though.
the Party.
you know.
We didn't see, Gotti.
Or
Yeah.
trolls or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Emoji. Was that last year?
Oh yeah, emojis.
We
Oh
didn't see
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Alright, guys.
All right, guys.
That was our
Top
10 worst.
10
Tell
worst.
us yours. Like, comment, and
Subscribe.